Good morning, good morning, good morning, my loves. I don't know who had a rough night last night, but somebody did. Mm, I could not sleep. It was rough, right? Kept tearing up. Took my sleeping medication and everything. I took my sleeping meds at I don't know, early. Took them at like 9:30, 10 o'clock. I don't think I finally went to sleep until like midnight, so somebody is up. Because I could not place where this energy was coming from. Somebody's up, somebody's upset. Let's see what everybody's upset about today, or who was upset. Got 12 here. We got Leo. Actually, the 12s are like that night energy, right? Because in the tarot deck, right? Get 1 through 10. Pages are 11. Knights are 12. Queens are 13. Kings are 14. Of course, I think my dice only goes up to 12. Someone's got carrying some heavy energy with this moon, something that they're holding into themselves. Of course, here we go, masculines bottling stuff up here, right? Someone's got star guidance and they want to make some flight, some movement. This person is being guided to make some sort of move. So we got past life energies here. This is definitely one of those intense type of twin flame connections, the type of connections that you've come back and played this game with whoever you're playing with a bunch of times. You've taken turns being male, being female, and you are healers. Just natural healers. Been healers, always have been healers, always will be healers in some way, shape, or form, right? And this is medicine man, medicine woman, right? This is not, doesn't necessarily mean this person will be a doctor, but they will be a healer in some way, shape, and form, right? Dreamtime creation. Somebody's trying to breathe their dreams into creation. There's some energy here about focusing on your breath when you're meditating, how you can breathe what you want into reality, right? But you have to learn to control your breathing and yeah, some energy here about being creative. You're going to have to be creative. We've got someone is dealing with a triumph of lies. That might be what they're so upset about too. This person is dealing with a triumph of lies. Somebody has presented an illusion. Um, this is like I get like a narcissist smear campaign. Somebody's slandering someone. Yeah, there's been a triumph of lies. Somebody has lied on someone, and the most of the people around this person are believing the lie that's being told, right? And it's very upsetting, right? This person is blinding themselves to this pain, right? They're trying to blind themselves to their pain, right? Meanwhile, it's not. This situation is not as pretty. This situation is not pretty. This person has lied to control this other person. This person's blinding themselves to it, right? It doesn't hurt that bad. It's not that bad. I mean, at least, you know, it's not that bad. I feel like this person has been dealing with levels of abuse in these areas like that, and they probably dealt with a narcissistic parent of something like, oh, excuse me, a narcissistic parent of some kind because we've got the child I was meant to be, right? I get that someone probably in their childhood tapped into these energies, right? They were very, yeah, they were very vibrant. They were, starseed. They were very shiny, very bright, and somebody in their childhood, uh, like, beat the dullness out of them, right? That's where they learned this blinding themselves to this pain, right? That's where they learned how to just ignore people slandering them and stuff like that, right? They're just like, it does hurt. It does hurt them. And they're pretending like it doesn't hurt them what's going on right now. There, he said, you might hear Boo Boo having a bath over there. If you hear any baby squealies or cries. One more. Get a 3D 45D on this. You guys new here? 3Ds are like what is going on in the physical reality, the gossip, the things like that, the thing that people are talking about on social media, things like that. Social media is 2D, 3D is your physical reality, 4D is the telepathic connections, 5D is your higher spirit guides. That's how I see it, that's how I read it. Oh. I think it is quite appropriate right now that she's getting her little bath right now and she's crying over there because somebody has been crying. That's what I was picking up last night. Somebody has been crying. I've got the Queen of Wands here on the 5D, and I've got the King of Wands here. And there's a bridge in between them. This is on the 5D. These are the people dealing with this telepathic connection. Admit that there's a Leo there, because it very much could be a fire signs that are dealing with this, right? But see how there's the bridge in between them, right? And the two butterflies going over the bridge, right? There's this energy of whatever is going on. We got two star seeds here, possible twin flames, and it's like what? This bridge, you're both supposed to cross it together. All right, here we go. There is the potential here. It was known on the 2D there was a mutual connection here. Because I got the two of cups right above this Four of Wands. The Four of Wands on the 3D, the potentiality for a union, for a relationship. Someone ran from it though. Someone ran from it with this Eight of Wands, right? They put some distance in it. They hid themselves from it, right? I got I got this King of Pentacles here. Someone who is very much wanted to stay in control, did not want to give up any of their control, right? I'm not so much getting a narcissist energy with this because it's upright. Reverse means they cruelly want to keep in control, but upright, this person was just naturally very controlling, very overprotective, right? I even got that Capricorn. Happy birthday to my Capricorns, by the way. I got that Capricorn type of energy here, right? This person just wanted to be very much in control of everything that was going on, right? They could have had some of their own vices. I get kind of that devil energy there, right? That they were trying to protect. There was something said, right? Somebody said something, right? that hurt this person's feelings, because you got the sword here that goes in through the ear and out through the mouth, right? And I have a feeling that somebody said something about shit being unbalanced, and this is why they made a move away from this king, right? They saw him as the King of Pentacles, but there was something weird about how controlling he was. So this person said something, right? It was a sharp tongue. They said something about the situation, right? They're like, no, whatever it was, this pentacle offered, this king offered their counterpart, right? It was a player type of energy. I get like friends with benefits type of bullshit, leaving people open, trying to hide it, not wanting other people to know, something shady like that, some sort of dark underbelly to this control, right? I feel like this person wasn't doing it maliciously. Like I think it came off as more malicious than it was, right? I get the energy of I'm not the devil that you think that I am, right? But this person came off as a player, or came off as wanting to be a player, right? And it caused this other person to move away from them. They didn't like what they had to say about the situation. Now, right above the King of Pentacles, the King of Swords is up here, right? Right above that Four of Wands, there was a very, very, very strong connection here, right? This was a divine soul connection. This was a divine soul contract meant to come in for purpose, right? There was definitely a Nine of Cups glow up that came with this energy, right? This person lit, these people lit each other up, right? And brought that Nine of Cups energy, right? Like that wish fulfillment energy, right? Now it's up for this. Now this King of Wands doesn't know what to do. Well, he does know what to do. He does know what to do. He knows what he has to do, right? Look, he has to make some moves. He needs to follow his signs, follow his guides, listen to the universe as it's speaking to him, and stop blinding himself to the painfully obvious thing that he has to do. What? There's a big message here of stop. Big message here with birds as well, right? These are like this, right? It's very much an energy of you need to stop thinking and start making some genuine moves here with this Chariot. I mean, most decks, the kings are sitting on thrones. This deck, this king needs to make a move. Needs to seriously make a move. The Prince of Swords usually comes with that Watcher energy too. This person needs to start following, right? I have this whole this bird's energy, right? I had an eagle there pulling them. There's the energy of being careful with your words, right? Be careful with your words. Whatever you have said to your divine counterpart has hurt their feelings, and they want to come out of this pain. This is why somebody's crying. Someone might have hurt somebody unintentionally, and now they're crying about it because they've lost this connection. The other person felt like they were treated cruelly, so they're hurt over this connection. Everybody's hurt over this connection being broken, pretty much, right? This is this triumph of lies, right? Somebody treated, I get a sense that, yeah, somebody treated someone like, yeah, like they were an option, like they had all these options. They wanted to come off like they were like so desirable, and then it's like this person was just like, you just end up hurting her feelings, right? And in return, she hurt your feelings, right? She laid down that smackdown. That's what I'm getting, right? In return, she laid a smackdown down on whatever player shit this was, right? She's like, nah, that's not balanced, and she laid down some truth bombs on that shit. Could go the other way around. Remember, you place the energies where you put them, right? This could go male or female. Remember, we got that twin flame in the front, so it goes back and forth here. But yeah, but there's definitely wanting to come out of this cruelty. It's like you don't want to say anything mean anymore. Don't want to fight anymore. Don't want to have these arguments anymore. Why? This connection, when you're not thinking about it, is the Nine of Cups. When it's naturally flowing, it's Two of Cups, Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. Right? There's definitely this energy of a page. I get a peace offering. Right? Somebody needs to come with a peace offering. This needs to be done on the 3D. Y'all need to stop sending telepathic messages. if you really, really want to get over this, you need to send some sort of message, some sort of seed of intention towards a truce on the 3D, right? Someone needs to cross this bridge, right? Someone needs to cross this bridge because y'all are both each other's Nine of Cups. When both of y'all think about being old and looking back on the past, they like the lifeline that they see with you, right? They like the lifeline that is possible with you, right? They want to be able, that's a Nine of Cups wish fulfillment. Like if this union were to go as planned or were to go in a more positive direction, right? It would lead to this Nine of Cups. Like even, what do I get? What is that song? Forever After All, right? And at the end of the song, he's sitting there. He's like, and I know one day one of us will have to go first, but that won't be that long. But they still would enjoy, even if they are left alone at the end of their lives, looking back on their life as long as this other person was in it. They could lead a very fulfilling life. Six of Wands. There is some victory here, but I like how it looks like the Six of Swords there. There is some victory, but there definitely needs to be some movement here. I get there needs to be a death of the old in order for the new to be reborn. Someone needs to man up into their emperor energy, right? If you're playing games, now you need to start being smart about how you're playing these games and who you're choosing to engage in games with, right? Right? Because I got this Queen of Cups now, and in this deck, she's like kind of got her cup pulled back. She's holding it in her hands, and she's got it covered now, right? She's become a little bit protective, right? She's holding it like this up against her, right? And I get that she's very protective of it because somebody has put her into too many third-party situations, right? The Queen of Cups hates that, right? She's a very loving, nurturing, empathic person. She's kind to everybody. She finds herself in these weird fucking situations, right? The Queen of Cups is the one who finds herself in the situation where somebody's taking you to meet their friend and you're nice and you're like wherever you're hanging out and you have a good time and you're nice to everybody and you're friendly with everybody, and then like 2 days later, you find out, oh, that friend you met of theirs is their friends with benefits. You know what I'm saying? That's the person that, whatever, right? And you're like, that's kind of shitty to, like, you do that to me. You don't tell me that's what's going on. That's the kind of energy that the Queen of Cups always tends to be stuck in. And in those moments, it's like, you trusted somebody. You let them, when you trust them, you let them, with your cup. Right? You trusted them with your emotions. You trusted them with your heart. Sorry, this is going to bother the shit out of me till I fix it. I have to fix it. There we go. Gotta untangle these timelines, man. My niece got me this one. It's got turquoise around it. It's a tree of life with turquoise around it. And I never take this one off. I've had it since 2013. I got it from a place called Mystic Moon in Norfolk, Virginia. If you ever are looking for a witch community, that's the one there. But yeah, I'm definitely getting that energy of that, and right, and that could be the triumph of lies there too, blinding themselves to the pain, right? That goes into that as well. It's like, man, that shit hurts, and you have to sit there and pretend like it didn't hurt that somebody just did that shit to you. It's like, you could have fucking told me. You could have told me, because as an empath, Queen of Hearts are definitely empaths because they operate from that heart-based center. It's like, as an empath, I knew them little bitches were giggling about me, but I didn't know why or what I had done to cause them to be so giggly about me. And it turns out it's got everything to do with you, right? Had everything to do with the fucking King of Pentacles and his stupid little childish fucking games. Now I'm the butt of everybody's joke. Didn't know I was the butt of everybody's jokes. That's the kind of energy you get. Now remember, I'm trying to read from the Divine Feminine perspective here, or the perspective that I'm picking up on. I can't help it. I'm a Divine Femme. I got there was a lot of passion in this connection, but someone got left out in the cold because they were playing fucking games. Yeah, for all the passion that was in this connection that made everybody so nervous, this person ended up getting left out in the cold for playing childish games, right? Play stupid games, get stupid prizes. I get that they want to work on this connection now. Eight of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Two of Cups again. They want to work on this connection now. They're trying to get control of it. There we go. King of Pentacles, right? They're trying to get control of themselves. They're trying to get control of the situation. They're trying to grab the bull by the horns at this point and get back in control of this situation. Four of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Eight of Chalices, Judgment with the Three of Chalices. There's been a doorway opened in between y'all, right? There's already been some judgments, right? Somebody already knows that your energy is different from everybody else's, right? This person has some foundations that they've built on. They've had some foundations that they built on that they've had to fight for. We got this Knight of Swords again. They've been having to fight somebody for what little bit of a foundation that they have. And I think they're kind of, yeah, this person wasn't nice to them either. Right? This has all come back to bite them in the ass as much as it's bit you in the ass, right? As much as it hurt you, this person's in pain. That's why they're crying. That's why they're crying, and they're hiding it at the middle of the night. And they're so sorry about what they did in the past, right? And they're so attached to this connection, right? And they want to come back into celebration with you, right? They were like, they realized where they messed up. They realized where they messed up. They realized that it could have been so much better. They allowed these crabs in the bucket. They allowed these... I want to get crabby bitches. But the idea that I'm getting with crabby is like dirty. These dirty people, like they were mad. Like they wanted... And it's really what it boils down to. What it really boils down to is this masculine, as much as he was so in control, right? On that 3D line, right? So playery and in control. It turns out he was the most played person. He was played. All these little ones around him that were playing these games with him, that tried to get this person to engage in these games with them, right? That friends with benefits nonsense, right? These people recognized the Empress for who she was, 2222, recognized the Empress for who she was, and wanted her to be knocked down a peg. They wanted her to lower her standards, to break her moral codes, and to be just as disgusting as they are with their energy. And she's like, no, I'm the Empress. I can't help it if I'm dreams fucking come true for this King of Cups, and I have attracted all his love energy, right? Because this King of Cups can't. All he dreams about is her. All he dreams about is this Empress. It's all he wants. I don't know what this is. Alright, we get a strong King of Cups energy. I get that's what's coming through the doorway too. So if you've been waking up crying and not knowing why, that's the energy that's coming through. This King of Swords, we got 22. Haha, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Right? A lot of twos here. We got this King of Swords, right? He's trying to get his ducks in a row here, right? I get like, and there's those butterflies again, right? He's trying to get all his ducks in a row. He's trying to, I get distract younger energies, right? Because in this deck, like there's the big gooses over here, and he's like got all these baby butterflies coming out of the water as he's casting and conjuring with his thoughts and intentions, right? And he's trying to get these ducks in a row. He's trying to get balance. He knows he has to make a decision here. I like how there's the butterfly again, right there in between the two swords. Can you see it? There we go. They have to make a decision. Two of Pentacles. Get some balance over themselves and make a decision. I get that the doorway is still open for this person. The doorway is still open. But there's a tower going on. Like I said, trying to get their ducks in a row. Shit is falling apart on the home front. They might be putting up a good front and keeping it all in the family, right? You know, keeping it all behind closed doors, keeping it all quiet as much as they can. That's their sick control, right? They don't want nobody to know what they do, but they're doing fucked up shit and it's caused a major tower for them. They can hide it behind that all they want. I don't know why, but I get like this image. I know that there's like these houses in I think it's Ireland. Ireland or Scotland has these houses that you can buy. The coastline is receding, right? You can see how it dips in down here, and the coastlines are receding, and they're pulling out the foundation out from underneath the houses, right? So you could buy these houses like super super cheap over there. They're super duper cheap. They're like $30,000. You could buy a giant ass house. But here's the kicker: the house only has about 30 more years before that cliff's going to break and it's going to fall off. Like, that's the risk that you get, right? You could buy this house super cheap, but you're not leaving it to anybody. You know what I'm saying? You better hope that you die before the house falls into the sea type of energy, right? I get somebody's definitely on a timeline or a finite, there's a timeline for how long they can hold this house, right? Is what I'm getting. Page of Swords. They're just, I feel like they're running out of time in the situation they're in. There's a doorway for them open. I don't think they see it though. They're like spying and watching, but they're not seeing it. They're not seeing where to make a move. I get that they're watching you in private and quiet. They're going to be watching your social medias. This is Page of Swords. Trying to figure out your mindset, where you are and what you're doing, right? Based on what you post, which is the stupidest thing in the world, right? I love that meme that's like, I could post, I'm so done, and it's just because McDonald's gave me 4 chicken nuggets instead of 5 in my meal. You know, it's just shit like that. It's like, people are trying to judge people on social media, and you can't do that. It's like, why did you post that? Because I thought it was funny. You know, it had nothing to do with you. I get those, people post things, oh, they must have been talking about me. Well, no. But if the shoe fits and you want to lace it up and wear it to the ball there, Cinderella, knock yourself out. Seven of Wands. I'm getting someone, if they really want to defend themselves, they need to move. They need to make a move. They need to move away from these energies that are torturing them. That's just all there is to it. You want to defend yourself. You want to change your moral code. You want to be better than what you have been in the past. Then you need to move away from the past, right? The Wheel of Fortune is turning for you. There is something traditional, right, that you can have out of life. You can have this equal give and take, but guess who you got to follow? What? I get the story of Hades and Persephone again. And Hades was able to get Persephone for a period of time, but he had to let her go back to her mother at some point, right? And there had to be deals made and arrangements made, and to where she spends 6 months with Hades and 6 months with her mother type of energy, right? There's this energy of having to, like, you can have something traditional with the person, but you're going to have to take an untraditional way around whatever you guys have got going on, right? I get the sense that whatever it is, you need to make some sort of routine to it, right? I get the energy of whoever is involved in this, right? I also get within the story of Persephone, part of the story is how he earned rights to keep Persephone is because she ate 6 pomegranate seeds, right? She ate 6 pomegranate seeds, and it was in those times, if you were kidnapped, if you accepted food from your captor, then you became theirs, right? And I get the kind of energy. So I get the energy, but I get it backwards. I get somebody's already eaten the fruit from the high priestess, which is why they're attached to her so much, right? I'm not getting the energy of, like, she put something in their food, but it was something that, like, maybe she grew, maybe some herbs, maybe a tea or something. Anyway, it was something that she put love energy into, that this person, um, created this link. There was this equal give and take that was going on between these two, right? This balance. I like the Six of Pentacles here too. There's definitely something about, if y'all are at a distance now, someone coming to stay with you for a while and then staying someplace else for a while, and this back and forth. Like, it's like you can have the traditional style of relationship, but you're going to have to go about it on an untraditional type of way. Nine of Wands. Someone's still very scared about this. Someone's gaining, they're trying to find a balance. They're looking for the balance. I got Temperance here. Ten of Cups. They're like, they know they can have the Ten of Cups with you if they could just figure it out. Knight of Wands. You are all they can think about. Like, I don't know if you realize how much you actually turn this person on, and that's what makes the other friends with benefits and all the other bitches around him jealous, right? That's what's killing them. That's what's killing them, is because they know this person wants to offer you something he wouldn't offer anybody else, right? Why? Because nobody else demanded it. Everybody else fell right into that the biggest hoe wins game and felt like they can gain something, and they felt like they won because they were able to continue this game with him and chase you off. And all they've really accomplished was, yeah, now they've chased you off, and they don't do it for him. They don't do it for him now. Why? Because you got away. But they could have had you. Well, now that's all they can think about when this other person's around, and now it makes them feel guilty, right? It's justice, right? The pull is intense. The pull is so strong, right? There's some justice coming from this situation. Somebody's learning a hard lesson about their snake there, aren't they? Right? They want to move towards this Ten of Pentacles. There has to be justice in the situation, right? This person needs to make a solid decision on what it is that they want, and be just in their decision if they want this Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is like, when these two come together, their manifesting potential goes through the roof, right? Separate, you guys can manifest a very abundant life all into yourselves. Twins do not always come into union. You are both very, very capable of manifesting a very beautiful life on your own, a very abundant life on your own. But together, the potential is unlimited. I think that's what scares this person. They feel like it's too good to be true. We got the Seven of Chalices again. And I feel like this person is realizing, yeah, that they've been dealing with snakes. Get that Seven of Cups again. And they've been a fool. Got the bird again there, right? They've been a fool, and they need to start moving. I get fish flopping on the deck. I get Finding Nemo, where Nemo and Dory, I don't know who Dory and who Marlin is in this person's life, but someone is very critical, analytical, right? And the other person's kind of dopey, and like I get life path number 5, I call them my guru Dories, right? So they're flopping on the deck, and the pelican comes down, and he's just like, jump into my mouth, and they're like, yeah, jump into your mouth so you can eat us. That's a great idea. And the pelican's like, no, I know who you're talking about. I know exactly where you need to go. Jump in my mouth, and I'll take you there, right? You gotta take that leap of faith, right? You have to take that leap of faith and listen to this. Do you want to build the foundations to a new home? Do you want somebody to help you with that? Then you need to listen to your spirit guides. They're trying to lead you to a victory. All right, that's all I got for y'all this morning. I'll be back in a little bit. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I love y'all. I hope you have a beautiful day. I will be back as soon as I can. I promise. Kisses.